Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, all the above, because it's that time of year. I'm actually recording this on Christmas. Don't worry, I really don't have any family in the area. They decided to go elsewhere. And with me having a less than 1 year old puppy and a very aging older dog, we'll just say 15 years plus, I decided to stay home. But we are here in Farming Simulator 22, taking a look at the beautiful sunrise. And the moon's just there off in the distance to the right. We got the drone out. We're gonna spin around here. And we have some updates to the farm. And these updates were necessary, to say the least. Mainly because I did a brand new save game. Farming Sim had a rather decent upgrade, or patch, or whatever you want to update, whatever you want to call it. And it was highly recommended, from what I saw, to basically do a new save game. So that's what I did. And I've been spending quite a bit of time going through and getting everything back up to normal. We actually own this part here. Let's bring the drone down a little bit. We definitely do have it decorated for Christmas. Those trees are going to be going away once we get the lights taken off and the decorations around the base taken off. Because as you can tell, we do have some nice looking gifts around the base. But yeah. But we decided to install solar panels on this shed. And this is an amazing shed. Wrong way, let's go down. Oop. But as you can tell, this is for a co-op. And we have decided to go with case for most, if not all, of the equipment. That we can, anyway. After we land the drone, we'll hop in the truck and come over here and take a look at what we actually have. But this facility over here is actually a mod in the system, or in the in-game mod hub, which takes your rocks that you pull from your field using your rock pickers and converts it into lime. I love that mod because now I don't have to spend money on lime, and I have some place to actually take my rocks. So we do have this field here. It's ready to go for the spring to plant. We did have beets in it, I believe, if I recall correctly. That was a pain in the butt to do, but it was necessary. It's what was already planted in the field, and it was more cost efficient to lease the equipment to harvest that than it was to just plow it in. But we've done some decorating as well. Again, got it decorated over here. Let's get above these lines. We have installed a couple new bee houses. There's one of them right there. And it does produce honey for us. And it should help increase the yield on our fields. So this is the new area. And yes, I do have quite a few solar panels. Stupid so-and-sos. Not knowing how to... yeah. Anyway. So that spot right there is supposed to be a workshop. I'm not going to really treat it as such. Maybe more so as a... I might try to do something about... see if I can do it as a wash bay. But that'd be about it. Speaking of wash bay, I do have some equipment in there that needs washed up, like our planter. Here's our header for our John Deere. Yeah, and I think what I'm going to do is figure out a way to get that moved into that last bay. It just makes sense. Then, of course, our fuel tank. Got ramps here, so I can do all sorts of work. Yeah, looks like Paul didn't put away the equipment last time he was doing some work on his truck. I'm going to have to have a few words with him. And that's just a few other tools that we keep I thought we already stored that. We need to get you undercover, dude. This is actually, like I said, once we get the drone put away, that is where our fleet of semi trucks are, and there are the trailers. So we do have 2 sets of silos, mainly being because I kind of screwed up and I didn't want to go through the hassle of selling this and basically popping it down again, because what I'm referring to is the one over here can store everything. That weird beeping sound is the weather radar right here, if that's what you guys are hearing. So this one, I believe, is the regular one that comes in game, and then this one is the multi-fruit, I think is what it's called, that can store everything. I wanted that just because I want the flexibility of having that. I may treat it as, well, that's what came with the farm, and this is our expansion. We'll see how it goes. But I've done a lot of redecorating around here, as you guys can tell. We now have lights kind of going down our driveway, courtesy of these lights I put basically next to the telephone poles. And you can tell that we actually do have a couple telephone antenna things. I don't know why I have 2 of them, but alright. I guess I didn't read something in the contract, right? But, and then of course we do have our tractor area, or tractor garage, which is heated, which apparently, again, Paul didn't turn off the lights. I'm going to have a few choice words with him on that. And a few other pieces of equipment hiding out over here. We have expanded this field yet again. If you guys, I don't know if you guys knew, but the plan was to combine the 3 fields that we had here. And I did that and then some. Because all this brown here is what I added to the field after it was already planted. So that is to hopefully help expand that. This hilly area here, I'm actually going to be doing, I don't know if I want to do grapes or olives, maybe both. Because yes, this map is designed to be in the Midwest and you don't really hear about that. I do want to do it because the map allows it. I mean, you don't really hear about cotton in the Midwest, but this map allows it. And I think it also, it basically allows every crop. So yeah. One thing when I was roaming around at one point is there's a nice little subdivision over here. So we may end up having to buy some land if I can, and build and plopping a house down somewhere. I also did notice that there are some, where is it? Over here in like the park area. Ooh, that's where that is. And if I find collectibles, guys, I'm going to try not to reveal them on screen for you. But yeah, over here in the park area, there are some areas where it looks like it'd be fun for like off-road ATV type of deal. Obviously, a lot of that is supposed to be just for walking. So yeah, we may do an episode like that. Now, one thing I like about this map is it's very hard to tell where the map actually ends. I mean, if you know what you're seeing, like that row of bushes there, where the grass just kind of loses texture, you know that's the end of the map. But at the same time, I was initially flying around the map at night, and I couldn't see, and it's very difficult to tell. I mean, yeah, you come up here and you, oh, there's a stopping point because I can't go any farther type of deal, but yeah. Anyway, like I said, let's get the drone back down on the ground and take a closer look at what we got. Alright guys, we got the truck out, and I did actually end up buying a newer truck. which is the 2017 Lizard pickup, which is in-game. I just decided to go with the blue just for something different. If you are a follower of my channel, woo, I may have to turn down the in-game audio, because it is loud, at least for me. I forgot that part of that update that they did, it included improvements to the audio. So like I said, we're gonna come over here. Woo! I gotta fix that entrance. Holy crap. Nope. Yeah, how about we just turn you off? I don't need you running. Wrong button. So like I said, we do have the Case IH Axial Flow 9250. And I do even have my truck as red, as well as the red tarp. Basically to get it to stand out from anything I have on my main farm. Like I said, this is kind of done with the intention of if I'm doing any contract, I have the equipment and I don't have to use the equipment I have on my farm for it. I can instead use the co-op equipment. So, and that, yes, that does mean that I will be using this as well on my farm if I need to. As of right now, I do not have any mowing equipment. I am going to be, I forgot about this guy, the autonomous Case IH. That was one that we decided to give it a try. Close that. So yeah, this is the guy that takes your rocks and grinds them up and does some additives, you know what. And can I manage this? There we go. And it, as you can see here, it grinds it up and turns it to lime. Like I said, the only thing you need to do is add stones. And if you get it, it is in the mod hub. There are two different options. One is like the one that looks like it just grinds up the rocks and you get profit from it. I didn't like that idea just because, I wanted it to look like a factory. So this is where you come and you fill up whatever you want to fill up, whether it's a tractor, whether it's your implement, spreader, whatever. You do that there. I decided to turn on, all these little hub areas, just because there's a few spots where I found that it's a little difficult. So, ooh, sorry, coffee got the better of me there. So yeah, we have the beautiful Case harvester there in the window, being shown off. I really thought about attaching that to the tractor, but yeah. So we did come through, we did add the fencing. The lights, of course, are just the style I like to do. I kind of wish we had a few other options for these kind of lights, but mods haven't come out too often. So, and the other thing I am needing to do is over here. The idiot that installed this, me, put half the fence going the wrong direction. So I'm going to have to hire someone to come, rip these out, or at least take the panels off and flip them. I'm not looking forward to that, because that's an expense I didn't want, nor is it something I wanted to screw up. But hey, guess what? I'm learning, so yay. And they must have changed something with the AI too, because anytime I'm near them on the road or just right there, that guy slowed down and stopped. So they must have had too many complaints about them just kind of blowing through, whether it's you driving on the road or anything like that. So See, I kind of ended the fence there because I figured the sign was a good spot. I didn't want to take it all the way around because it didn't make sense. I at least wanted it to kind of block off a pond, because it is a nice little pond. I am thinking about doing something over here, whether it's like a little camping spot with tents or something like that, if those mods come out. I keep hearing rumors, so. With it being Christmas time, I've heard that Giants is basically out for their Christmas vacation, which is fine. They deserve it. Just like you and me. They deserve their time off just as like the rest of us. But it doesn't mean we haven't had a few mods drop here and there. We have. So. Yeah, I've got to do something about that. Yeah, I have been learning a lot about how to use the all the elevation tools and all that. It's a pain in the butt because like this little road that I'm driving on, there are spots where just from making changes, there's almost like a space underneath, so the vehicles kind of hop up. Ooh. Just right here. Right where those plants are. Where's the kneel button? Nope. There it is. It's very hard to tell, I know, but there's a gap underneath. I've tried to fill it. You can kind of see it better when we're in the truck. Yeah. So, there are cases where you need to be careful. Yeah, that's a good spot right there to show it off. Three-wheeling. That's why you do see spots like this here where the dirt just kind of came across the road or came over the road. It's just me trying to fill that in. I thought I had that spot taken care of, but maybe with some of the other things that I've done. And here I just tried to be a little creative with the flowers and whatnot. The landscaping tool is actually quite fun. Once you start getting the hang of it, it can be quite entertaining and quite fun. This here field on the right here is what I'm thinking about changing to grass. And we will eventually be starting to... Hey, someone knocked over my mailbox. Confound it. I will be looking at getting animals. Because I want to get chickens, obviously, cows. Preferably dairy cows. Whew. There we go. Now I can actually hear myself speak. That truck is so loud. Whoa! What in the world? I feel like I just had a grappling hook. There's another beehive that I got there. Oh, that's why I think my player speed was set to like ×8. Get honey at pallet location. So between the three three honey hive building things like this, they all are going to be bringing their honey over here. So I will be getting I don't know if I want to use the flatbed trailer or get the box trailer to get these loaded up and get them out and sold. So that's something that I think I will try to focus in on for a future video. Like I said, down here on the other side of the fields, and those hills right there, that is where I'm... Shut up, crows. That is where I'm planning on doing the grapes or olives or both. Just because I want to be able to use that area I may even do something crazy like get rid of this field here just so I can bring more down. I'm going to start off with maybe a couple rows, see how it goes, see how I enjoy it. It will be a different animal altogether, different beast to be handling those kind of crops. Hopefully it's not going to be near as bad. There's another spot I need to fill in. It won't be near as bad as, say, cotton or beets or potatoes or anything like that. I hope not. Anyway, but hopefully it will, bring a different dynamic. And I do want to start to bring in all the factory work, factories, and so that way, it's just not me harvesting and taking to the store to sell. So, I didn't realize that was the kind of tree I planted there. That looks just really odd and awkward, so I'm going to have to remove that and chop it down and find something else to plant there. And this is the third spot. And I am going to have to move these solar panels, because at 4 of them here, yeah, the silos kind of block all sunlight to them. So they're going to get moved. I think I'm going to put them over there on the hill, across the street, across the drive, and just kind of fill that in with some panels. And remove the other one that was put down there. I didn't realize I actually put one there. So that's going to be some changes you'll see for the next video. I got a couple things I'm going to do around here. As you can tell in the upper right hand corner, it is December 2nd. I may not catch up with you guys in this game until we get closer to spring. I've already shown off or done a snow plowing video. I don't think I need to do another one. So this barn is interesting in the fact that you got that opening there. Let that close. You got this opening. You got one over here and one more on the far left. So that way you can just pull your equipment in like this, or do what I did and treat this door as a drive and park some of my smaller implements over here. That way I feel like I can get more in without blocking stuff in. So, and these do all have lights and whatnot. Hold up. Is there a really small door right here? Oh, well, let me use it. Yeah, this one has it too. Oh well. So, of course, my New Holland telehandler. I use that for scooping up the rocks, because when I was doing a good chunk of these fields, I just kind of dropped the rocks in a central location, then loaded them up and delivered them. So, anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. So, I do appreciate every single one of you who takes the time to come watch my videos. I do have some visual changes coming to the channel, hopefully some really good ones. I'm just wanting to basically improve the quality of my videos as any chance I get. So, there may be some new intros, outros, things like that. I am always also looking for new music to use for my intros and outros, and even, kind of in the middle. So, anyway, guys, as always, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, just put the bait and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video that I post, and not just a select few here and there. And if you're already subscribed and you've already rang that bell, I thank you and I greatly appreciate it. And like I said earlier, guys, I hope you have had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a very Happy New Year and Happy Holidays. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.